Guys, it's Lexi. I have a haul to share with you today from Harper James Wax. This is a vendor that is brand new to me. This is a pre-order that she had a lot of like Christmas scents and then customs as well that she offered for that go around. And I jumped on, I always see like the word customs and my ears perk up. So I jumped on it because of the customs and because there were a few scents that I've heard about from, I think Charity, I think she talks about North Pole, I want to say. And so I saw that was offered and I was like, oh, I'm curious. So I was like, let me jump on it and place an order. I'm very excited about this. All I've done so far is just ripped open, like took off my label and then ripped open the tape. So this is how everything is packaged. Very cute, very festive. Love the red and green Christmas colors. And I see a little note here. Thank you for your order. Oh, okay. It says, your order has been handmade with love and packaged with care. Whether you're a first-time customer, me, or a returning one, thank you for your support this year. If you have any questions, contact me anytime. From my family to yours, we wish you happy holidays and a great new year. Happy melting, XOXO Mary. And then it's got Facebook, like the page, which I'm assuming is probably the group page. It's got her website, and then it's got her Instagram handle. I will link all of this information if you guys are curious down below in my description box for you to check out. I'm very excited about this order, you guys. So this, once again, is how cute everything looks. I just love it. I love the Christmas colors and everything. It's getting me very in the spirit. And I also wore my headband that my sister made for me today. I was like, it's gonna be a Christmas order, so I'm gonna be Christmassy today. This looks like it is my invoice. Oh my goodness, I did not realize I ordered so much. I forgot how much I ordered. And let's just jump into it. I see a sample, which is awesome, and I think I see two. Yeah, there's two samples, which is very, very generous. So let me start with the samples. It looks like, oh, okay, here we go. So first off, I've never seen any sample sent to me in a cup like this. This is so interesting. We have Oh Snap, which it just says Harper James Wax, Oh Snap. So no scent notes on the labels, which makes perfect sense. I love these little cups, you guys. These are cute, right? It's got like it's attached. How fun is that? Ooh, that smells very gingery. I mean, it smells like a gingerbread cookie, but it's like a very gingery gingerbread cookie. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I smell like a creaminess, but I also get a lot of the spice. That smells very, very nice. So I am excited to melt that. That'll go in my December melting basket for sure. And then this one is Alpine Frost, and it's a very pretty blue shade. I can't get over these little cups, you guys. They're so fun. Ooh, that's really pretty. It's like, to me, it kind of smells like berries, but like a fresh fallen snow berry. I kind of want to smell underneath it. Let's see if I can get it out. Yay. Oh, that is pretty. I definitely smell some like greenery, definitely like a balsam or fir type of scent. I'm thinking balsam, but I'm getting like a berry and like, no, not mint, but you know how sometimes like different vendors have like fresh fallen snow or something like fresh air or something like that. Kind of like that is also, I feel like, mixed in here, but very, very, very pretty. That will probably go in my like maybe January melting basket, because I feel like it is Christmassy kind of, but also could be used after in just the general winter months. So that's awesome. Very grateful and thankful for those samples. Those are great. And then it looks like, so I think most of the scents that I got are in like these cute little cube. Oh man, I know, hold on, let me see. I know these have a specific name for this vendor, and it's not like, oh, they're called Brownie Bags. Okay, so they're 4.2 ounces and they're $6, these little bags. These are called Brownie Bags. So they're very, very cute. And it looks like one of these would be perfect just to pop in like one of my warmers. Oh, so cute. Okay, so this label is awesome. I love like the picture in the background with like the text over it. It's just like really well done. I really like the way that label is like done. I don't know. You know what I mean? So it has Harper James Wax Co. It's got the name of the scent, which this one is Sugared Pine Cone. It's got the scent notes directly underneath it, and it says scented wax melts, the 4.2 ounces, the website, and the pour date. So literally everything that you could possibly need, which I'm gonna assume, I think all of these are different. I think I'm gonna see once I move on to the next scent, but I think all of the pictures are like slightly different on all of these based on what I've seen from this vendor, which is so cute, and I really like that. Sugared pine cone is raspberry jam, pine needle, and honeyed pine cone. So that smells really good. I'm excited to see if the raspberry is a floral or a fruity. Oh, that is not, that is honey. That is, first off, not at all what I expected. I mean, I smell straight up honey. That's crazy. I mean, the honeyed pine cone is the only honey thing in here. I smell honey. I can't really say I get a lot of pine cone. I get like a subtle fruity note that must be the raspberry jam. And I can't say I get any pine needle on this, which, let me take one out of the bag. These are so cute. They've got like little drizzles. Yeah, based on cold, which definitely things change once you melt them. I don't get anything except for like the honey note with like a subtle like raspberry note in the background. And to my nose, it doesn't smell like it's a super floral raspberry, but it's very hard to tell because of that very strong honey note. Very interesting. Not at all what I expected, but fun. Very fun. Okay, so the next one here is so pretty. That is so pretty. I love the colors. This is Mrs. Claus's Cookies. It is strawberry pound cake, peppermint, and sugar cookie. And that just sounded good. It just sounded really good to me. So I was like, yeah, let's give it a go. Ooh. I mean, very peppermint heavy. And this peppermint to me kind of reminds me of the Bath & Body Works Twisted Peppermint. So it is a little bit sharper than like a candy cane kind of oil. Like I feel like peppermint, twisted peppermint or like peppermint oil sometimes come across slightly different than like a candy cane oil. But then paired with a strawberry pound cake, that is really pretty. It's definitely like a strong peppermint, but you get a lot of that sweetness from the strawberry pound cake. And I guess I can't distinctly say sugar cookie because sometimes strawberry pound cake and sugar cookie blend so well together that it's hard to differentiate what one I'm smelling. But that is a very sweet strawberry peppermint smell, and I really like it. That's really pretty. That is Mrs. Claus's Cookies. Okay, next up we have Snowfall. Once again, a very pretty label with like snowflakes in the background and the blues and whites to go along with it for the wax. So Snowfall is iced mint, frosted strawberry, whipped vanilla, and light musk. That musk note, that'll be interesting. So I'm curious about this. Oh my goodness gracious, that's good. So the peppermint in this one, I feel like is slightly different than the peppermint in this one, which it does say iced mint, and this one says peppermint. So this mint does, to my nose, smell a little softer and toned back, a little sweeter and smoother. Not quite buttermint, but like soft, just softer, but not super creamy, if that makes any sense. I think I almost prefer this mint. This is a very pretty mint. And then the strawberry is definitely there, but it's not a bakery strawberry, of course. It's just like this very like sweet, refreshing. It's maybe like a fresh picked strawberry oil, but it's like, I don't know, maybe it's a fresh picked strawberry oil, but I don't smell any like green vine note in this. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. It's just like sweet and soft and subtly minty, but subtly fruity, but not like summery fruity or jammy. It's very pretty. I like that. That one is Snowfall. So, and the musk is there, but not like overwhelmingly musky. So that's really good. I really like that. Okay, so this one here is Grinch Mess. And Grinch Mess is Fraser fir, pine, sugar cookie, marshmallow, and powdered sugar. And once again, I love the colors of this, the very Grinchy, Christmassy colors. Let's give this one a go. Wow, that's delicious. So the Fraser fir is the first thing I smell. And it's that really yummy, like slightly sweet kind of Fraser fir oil. Like it almost is like, I know you can't eat trees, but like it almost smells like if I could eat a tree, it's like that's the one I'd want to eat. And I get like a sweetness from, must be the sugar cookie. But I can also tell that the tree note itself is sweet. So you know what I mean? So it's like, it's not like a super sharp tree paired with a cookie. It's like a very sweet, creamy tree paired with also like a delicious bakery scent. This is good. And sometimes I'm a little bit weird when it comes to tree and bakery notes because I feel like what I just mentioned, sometimes that happens to me where the tree notes are just too sharp and like green, and then you pair it with a cookie and it doesn't really work. But this works. This makes sense to me. It's a very good sweet tree bakery scent. So that one is fantastic. That is Grinch Mess. We've got Feelin' Noggy, which that's such a cute name. I love that. And this one is eggnog, salted pretzel, and caramel sugar cookie, or caramel and sugar cookie. So very pretty colors. Once again, very on brand for an eggnog scent. Oh my goodness. That's good. Definitely like very, very, very sweet, creamy eggnog. Not like a boozy. Sometimes you get like the eggnog scents and they're slightly boozy. This isn't boozy at all to me, which is good. It's just like very rich and sweet and like milky and creamy. And then I get a ton of the saltiness from the pretzel. And to me, this smells like not a yeasty, salty pretzel. It smells like a crunchy pretzel rod paired with an eggnog. This is delicious. This is very, very yummy. And I really like that one. So that's a win. That one is Feelin' Noggy. That's awesome. All right, next we have Santa's Suit. And I love the background of this is Santa's suit, so that's fun. It is cinnamon, clove, cranberry, and balsam. And this one to me just sounded like the most classic Christmas scent, like cranberry, balsam, all those good things. Ooh, that's pretty. So this is a lot more clove heavy than I expected. I get a little bit of cranberry, but it's not like a juicy cranberry. It's almost more like a dried cranberry, or like, you know what I mean? Kind of like almost like a craisin. That's what it reminds me of. It's like cloves and craisins. I don't get a lot of balsam. I do get a little bit of cinnamon, but it's not a red hot cinnamon. Well, it is so it's not like a candied red hot cinnamon, but it's more like a dusty cinnamon broom cinnamon, which I feel like are different. I feel like they are different, at least to my nose. I know everybody's noses are different, but I feel like cinnamon broom has like more of a dusty, cinnamon, powdery, dusty, zippy scent. But then like cinnamon candy is just like hot, spicy, not like that dusty kind of component quality. So this one smells a little bit more like dusty to me. I don't know if that makes sense, but that one is very good. That is Santa's Suit. I just watched Martha's like Q&A video today, and she was like, it's helpful to say the name of the scent note after you talk about it, because sometimes I forget, and I'm like, that's a great tip. So thank you, Martha, for that tip if you're happening to watch my video. I was like, that's helpful. Okay, so next one here is Christmas tree cakes, and this one, also very cute background, has Christmas tree cakes in the background. The notes of this are yellow cake, buttercream frosting, and vanilla pastry filling. What really got me on this is that vanilla pastry filling. I was like, what the heck is that? I've never seen that scent note or like that fragrance oil. I've never heard of that, but it sounds so good. So let's give it a go. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so good. I mean, this smells to me like a white chocolate bonbon. It is taking all I can do not to eat this, like bite this. I feel like a kid that needs to be told not to eat the wax, because like this smells like edible. Like it smells like a white chocolate covered vanilla cake pop, kind of. Holy cannoli, that is delicious. It is very creamy, it is very rich, but you almost get like, you know how like when you get a cake pop, they dip it in like the hard layer of like white chocolate or whatever color chocolate. This smells like the way that tastes, like that thick chocolate layer, but like the white chocolate layer around the cake pop, and the cake pop, of course. But like this is, oh my gosh, so good. It really smells like the Christmas tree cakes. That is phenomenal. I love that. Okay, next we have Rockin' Around the Tree. This one is white pine, juniper berry, suede, which was intriguing to me, cedar bark, amber, and white woods. And this is white and green with some little drizzles. All of them have like a little drizzle, which I think is very cute. So this one, let's give a go. Whoa, that is way sweeter than I thought it would be. It must be the juniper berry that I'm smelling and maybe the suede. Yeah, I definitely smell like the suede, which is like a very like sweet, not laundry-y, but like a sweet, kind of reminds me of like, if you're familiar with like the way cashmere smells. It's fresh and like subtly like kind of like laundry-esque, I guess. And then I do smell the juniper berries. It's definitely like a sweet berry scent. Maybe a hint of some woody tree notes. But this is not predominantly a woodsy note with like the other stuff in the background. This is predominantly, I think, that suede and maybe like that amber, I think, paired together with like a berry note in the background. And then way further in the background is a tree note. So that is Rockin' Around the Tree. Very, very pretty. Very pretty, you guys. I am so impressed so far. Okay, next we have, this one is Perfect Match. And this is one that wasn't a part of this pre-order, but was just offered on the site. And I was like, I want to try that. So this one is cute little peanut butter and jellies in the background. And it is peanut butter, sweet strawberry jam, and fresh baked bread. Typically, I try to stay away from the fresh baked bread oils because they sometimes can be a little yeasty to my nose. And I don't love that personally, but this just sounded so good because I see so many like peanut butter and jelly like blends, but it's always a grape jelly. And I like my peanut butter and jellies made with strawberry jelly. So that's why I was like, this is like a my peanut butter and jelly kind of a scent. Ooh, yeah, and this is really yummy, actually. I mean, it is that fresh baked bread note, so it is slightly like yeasty, but not overwhelmingly, because the other two notes are very strong. So the strawberry is, I think, the strongest thing on cold, and that's a yummy, it does smell like a strawberry jam. It definitely smells like the macerated strawberries. And the peanut butter is like sweet. It almost is like the Peter Pan peanut butter, which is the slightly sweeter version of peanut butter on the shelves in the store. So this is very like nostalgic smelling. That one is Perfect Match. And the other day, Tom and I were eating snacks on the couch right before bed. And he was like, can you make me a piece of toast and put some peanut butter on it? And I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna eat some toast and jelly. So I had like butter and jelly on a piece of toast, and he had peanut butter, and I was like, Tom, we're peanut butter and jelly. And it was like a cute moment. So anyway, I have pumpkin chai next, and this one is marsala chai, pumpkin buttercream, and sugar cookie, and it is like tan and kind of like orange shades here. Very pretty. Ooh, very, very chai, but like also very, very creamy pumpkin. This is a good blend of both. Wow, I really, really like this. Like you get the spicy chai, and then it makes sense with the pumpkin buttercream, which pumpkin and spice goes well together. It's like a pumpkin spice, like pumpkin pie spice kind of a scent because of the chai. But then it's extra, extra sweet, which kind of cuts down the spice because of the buttercream. And then what was the other note? Cookie. That makes sense. This is phenomenal. This is really good. I'm not going to be able to pick a favorite this time because I like them all so much. So yeah, that is pumpkin chai. This is super, super creamy, not overwhelmingly chai, but you can tell that it's chai, like spices, but it's not like overwhelmingly like ginger heavy kind of thing. This is so good. So good. That is pumpkin chai. Love that. What a winner. And then this one is North Pole. This is one that I got because Charity has mentioned really loving this. So I was like, if she loves it, I want to give this one a go. This is spearmint, peppermint, and vanilla, which I will say kind of scares me a little bit, but I love taking a recommendation because sometimes you don't know until you try, you know? Ooh, hold on. This is very pretty. This is a nice peppermint. It is not sharp. It's not like a twist. It's not the same, I don't think, as the one in the first one I mentioned, Mrs. Claus's Cookies. Maybe it is. I don't know. It kind of smells different. This smells more like a candy. It smells sweeter, and maybe it's the vanilla that is paired with. Or maybe it's a spearmint that's making it sweeter. And it doesn't come across like a gum spearmint. It really comes across as like a candy cane. It just smells like a beautiful peppermint. This just smells like a really, really well done peppermint. This reminds me of, there was a scent from Yankee Candle way back in the day, and it was like, what's it called? Candy cane, North Pole candy cane, or if I remember, I'll mention it here. That scent I really, really I loved that scent back in the day, but then they stopped making it, never brought it back, of course, the Yankee Candle. But this kind of smells like that to me. This is a very, very well done, creamy, delicious, sweet peppermint. That is North Pole. Charity, you were right. That's good. That's awesome. That's very good. Okay, and then next I have Dancing Queen. This is another one that was not part of the pre-order, but just on the site. It is Black Plum, Lily, Jasmine, and Sandalwood. You guys know, if you've watched me for any amount of time, I love plum and I love jasmine. So I was like, oh, two of my favorite things. Yeah, I have to get that. And this is so pretty. It's like cotton candy colors. I love that. This is really pretty. This reminds me of a, it's definitely like a body care perfumey type of scent, which makes sense with the notes. And it's reminding me specifically of one that Victoria's Secret carried way back in the day. It's not Love Spell. What is it? Kind of reminds me of Pure Seduction a little bit, if you guys remember that. It's definitely a very pretty, sweet body care scent. The plum comes across kind of like a florally leaning plum paired with the other flowers. That's pretty, though. Is it Pure Seduction that I'm thinking of? I think it is. It's definitely a very pretty perfumey scent. This is going to be one that I will love to smell in my bedroom or bathroom. This is very pretty. Very, very pretty. That is Dancing Queen. Young and sweet, only 17. All right, so it looks like all that is left is my customs that I did. And then at the bottom there are some, what are they called? Packing peanuts, which is awesome. So everything has arrived in, like great shape. So let me unwrap this bubble wrap. There's a little thank you sticker here on it. And it looks like nothing came broke. So that's awesome. So I did do 3 customs only, and these were in the giant like snap bars. She might have a name for these again. Let me just look this up. They are called custom snap bars. Just a little backstory on these customs. I created these based off of the names of my pets. So I have Theo, which is my cat that I got first. He's our little boy. And then we have Jade, and she is our little girl that we got after Theo to keep him company. And then I also have Dwight. So I'm getting a little sentimental here. And I also have Dwight, who is my pug, that is my angel in heaven, our little boy who passed away. So our pug, who was definitely like my child. So he was our first Tom and my first pet ever together. So very, very special to me. So I created 3 of these snap bars based on those animals and what they kind of make me think of, or like how I feel like they, scents kind of like tell a story. I kind of was like, oh, I'm gonna pick things that like make me think of those animals. So I'll explain as I go. This is gonna make me kind of like emotional. I'm a very emotional person. Okay, so first I'm gonna talk about Theo. And before I get into the scent notes and everything, I just wanna quickly give you guys my thoughts on like why I did what I did. So Theo, to me, he is our first cat, and Theo and I have like a bond that I like cannot really explain to anybody else. He's like, I feel like my soul cat. So we are like bonded on a very deep level. And he is a cat that Tom's brother found hit by either a car or injured by an animal. He was on the side of the road. And he was like limping and couldn't pick up his back legs very well and just very injured. So David, Tom's brother, called me and said, can you come help me? I don't know what to do with this cat. And I was like, I don't know what to do with this cat either. So I took him home nonetheless. And I slept on the floor with him that night thinking like he was not going to make it through the night, just kind of expecting the worst. And I woke up the next morning and he was doing okay and he was eating food and he was drinking water. And I just nursed him back to health, and now he's 2 years old and he is very happy and very healthy, and I love this cat more than I can possibly say. So he's my baby. So to me, he is strong and resilient and bold, and he's just, I always say like he's my boy, he's like my man, because he's like, just like he's, I don't know, he's like such a big, large cat, like not fat, but like just big, like very like big. And I'm like, oh, you're the man of the house. Like, I don't know, he's just like rugged and manly, but like he's went through so much, so he's resilient and strong. And that to me is Theo. So I love the label. I love the colors. It is very Theo, and especially because he's got green eyes, and there was no way that she knew this. So very sweet to me. So anyway, the scent notes of Theo are apple cider and oak, roasted pine cone, and vanilla sandalwood. And I just thought that sounded masculine but sweet because the apple, and just, I don't know, just like strong and sweet and all the good things. So let me give it a go. Wow, that is pretty. Yeah, that is so good. It is very earthy and sweet, and I get a hint of the apple cider, but not overwhelming. And I get a lot of like the woodsy like pine cone scent, but it's also like brightened up because of the sweet sandalwood. Oh, that is so pretty. Yeah, this is absolutely beautiful. And I feel like if you love the pine cone scent, then blending these would just be like, I mean, like that. I think anybody that enjoys the pine cone would enjoy this blend. This is so beautiful. That apple is not overwhelming at all. It is so subtly there, but like very in a pretty way. And this to me smells like it would just be perfect for, I would literally melt this any time of year. But it just smells like it would be perfect for like after Christmas, like during the winter months. I want to take this out for you guys to see because it's so pretty. Okay, let me get this. Dum, da, da, dum. Oh my God, that's beautiful. That is so beautiful. And this is like Theo. This looks like Theo. It's like his green, beautiful green eyes. Oh, I love it. This is so perfect. I kind of want to cry. I don't know why, but I love it. This is very special to me. I love that. And I love my animals. I love my animals. They are the world to me. Okay, so moving on, I have Jade, and Jade is my beautiful little girl that we got. We adopted her from a shelter, and we got her because we wanted Theo to have a friend. And my friend who works at a shelter reached out to me and said, we have this little adorable little girl, and she was rescued from a barn and filled with worms and parasites and all those terrible things. And she was trapped between two glass window panes in a farmhouse. So they rescued her and they nursed her back to life. And Tom and I were away in Florida, and I said, as soon as we get back, I'm taking her. I want her. I'm coming home, and we're going to get her. And so we picked up Jade, and she, ever since then, has been just the light of our family, like our little family here. She's so crazy and fun and just loving, so loving. So she's so sweet, but she's like kind of wild. So I wanted to make a scent that was like sweet but tart, just like her, like a little of both. So Jade is scent notes of pink lemonade, strawberry pound cake, and serendipity. So serendipity is like a sweet coconut and cherry type of scent, like very creamy, like whipped cream, kind of coconutty, like subtly like coconut cherry scent. Very pretty. And then I thought like pink lemonade because she's a little tart sometimes, but all the sweet stuff mostly. So that is Jade, and I love the colors. It's so fun. Oh yeah, this is so yummy. Yeah, this is so yummy. This is definitely a very like summery spring type of scent, which is what Jade makes me think of. And that strawberry pound cake paired with the pink lemonade. Oh my gosh, that's good. I mean, this is fun. This is a scent that you smell and it makes you like smile because it's so bright and fruity and fun. And I love that pink lemonade oil. That is delicious. Strawberry pound cake and the serendipity, it makes it extra, extra sweet and creamy. That is delicious. I love that. That is so her. That's very Jade, so that is perfect. I love it. And the label is so cute. It's got like a little lemon strawberry pound cake on it, so that's so fun. Very fun. And Theo had the little pine cones on his. And then finally, this is one that I am like, it really makes my heart pitter patter. This is Dwight. So I mentioned Dwight is our pug who is now in heaven, who was Tom and my first dog together. And like, if you know, like your first dog is like, that you own on your own is like, he was my world. You guys know, I've talked about him 100 times. I'm not going to cry again, but he was my world. And I love, she didn't know this. She didn't know that Dwight is a little ghosty, but like she put 2 little ghosties on it, which is so cute. I don't know, I just love it. It's very sweet to me. So love that. And it's orange. And I did pick, as I read her like scent notes and everything, I picked the things that were just like sweet to the core, like sweet, sweet, sweet. Give me all of the sweet stuff, because that was Dwight. He was the best dog. Everybody thinks that their dogs are the best dog, which they are to everybody, but he was the best dog. No dog will ever top him, ever. He was, and even like my friends and people in the community, we would like take him out to like the bar for like trivia nights and stuff like that, and everybody loved him. And it was a loss to like the community when he passed, which is just so, I mean, that means a lot to me. So I was like, sweet stuff all the way. Sweet, that's Dwight. So I did Ghostly Good and Cotton Candy Cupcakes and Palo Santo. So I said, give me all the candies and stuff, which I believe Ghostly Good and Cotton Candy Cupcakes were just like cupcakes at Tiffany's, cotton candy, like maybe like a pumpkin buttercream, just like all very sweet stuff. Maybe like I think there might have been like a kettle corn or something note in here. I'm not entirely sure, but I think there might have been kettle corn, but all the sweet stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is really yummy. This kind of reminds me a little bit slightly of like the it's like a candy corn. It's definitely, it kind of reminds me of like candy corn, a little bit salty. I think there must be like maybe there's a popcorn, like a caramel kettle popcorn. No, I definitely smell that, but I definitely smell like a cakey note. And then the Palo Santo is there, but it's so like just in the background and just enough. Oh, this is so yummy. Yeah, this is delicious, and it's so sweet, and it's like, it's a scent that's like very comforting, just the way that Dwight was. Very comforting and sweet. So that is perfect. I just love that. I love that. That is so, so, so good. Anyway, that was my entire order. I am so overwhelmingly pleased and impressed with just the way that everything came packaged, the way everything looks, the labels, the scents, obviously, the colors, the hard work that she put into these customs for me, and the labels and the colors, and like how this one is like orange and like fades to white, and how this one is like beautiful, like different pinks and whites, and this one is green and fades to darker. And it's just like, I mean, everything is just so beautiful. I'm so impressed. So I'm sure this will not be my first and last order. I'm sure I'm going to be hooked on another vendor now, but I'm not mad about it. This was just an awesome haul. So I'm very, very excited about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. As I mentioned before, I'll leave like the information of how to shop if you're interested down in the description for you guys to check out this vendor as well. And I hope you're all doing well. I appreciate you watching, and have a great day. Bye guys.